My boyfriend claimed he had no social media. I believed him until I found his secret profile, full of posts with another woman. I followed her, messaged her. She thought she was the girlfriend. We met up and planned a surprise for him at his birthday dinner. 2 cakes. 1 message. Choose one. I met Alex at a mutual friend's party in Austin, Texas. He was charming, attentive, and claimed to be a private person with no social media presence. Given my past experiences with oversharing partners, this was a refreshing change. We started dating, and everything seemed perfect. One evening, while Alex was in the shower, his phone buzzed with a notification. Curiosity got the better of me, and I glanced at the screen. It was a message from someone named Lily on Instagram. Wait, Instagram? I thought he didn't have social media. I opened the app and discovered a hidden profile filled with pictures of Alex and Lily, looking very much like a couple. They had been together for over a year. The same time Alex and I had been dating. I was devastated. I confronted Alex, and he tried to downplay it, claiming Lily was just a friend. But the pictures told a different story. I needed answers, so I reached out to Lily. She was equally shocked and heartbroken. We realized we were both victims of Alex's deceit. Lily and I decided to confront Alex together. Coincidentally, his birthday was coming up, and he had planned a dinner at a local restaurant in Austin. We saw this as the perfect opportunity. We ordered 2 cakes, one with the message, "Happy birthday, Alex." The other, "Choose one." The evening arrived, and the restaurant was filled with Alex's friends and family. Lily and I entered together, causing a stir. We approached Alex, who looked like he had seen a ghost. We presented the cakes. The room fell silent as everyone read the messages. Alex stammered, trying to explain, but we weren't interested in excuses. We told him to make a choice, Lily or me. He couldn't answer. The silence was deafening. Lily and I walked out, leaving him to face the consequences of his actions. In the days that followed, Alex tried to reach out to both of us, but we ignored his attempts. Lily and I became friends, bonded by our shared experience. We even started a support group for women who had been deceived by partners leading double lives. A week after the birthday disaster, I thought things would start to settle. I wasn't expecting peace, but I figured silence was the next best thing. I was wrong. Lily texted me late one night. She sounded shaken. "Lily, he showed up at my work today. I think he's losing it." Apparently, Alex had walked into the cafe where Lily worked, unshaven, jittery, asking for just 5 minutes. When she refused, he started crying. Actual tears. Customers started staring. Her manager had to ask him to leave. That was unsettling, sure. But the real shock came 2 days later when a mutual friend of mine, Jason, called. Jason and I had known each other since college. We weren't close, but close enough that he knew about Alex. "Jason, hey. I didn't know if I should call you, but there's something you should see." He texted me screenshots. They were from an online forum. A very specific forum where people shared personal stories. And right there, on the front page, was a post titled, "When you love 2 people and they destroy your life." I knew that writing style. It was Alex. He wasn't just heartbroken. He was trying to paint himself as the victim. The comments were full of sympathy. "Poor guy. Those women sound cruel. You deserve better." He even described me and Lily without using our names. I was labeled the clingy girlfriend who didn't trust him. Lily was emotionally unstable. I felt sick. I called Lily. She was quiet on the phone, then said, "Lily, there's something I didn't tell you." Turns out, Alex had a third profile, a private one on Snapchat. She found it when a friend of hers said they saw her boyfriend posting stories with another girl. Yep, there was a third woman. Lily and I debated for hours, should we contact this new girl? Was it worth it? Finally, we agreed. Lily messaged her. Marissa replied quickly. She was a nurse in San Antonio, about 2 hours south. And yes, she thought she was the girlfriend. 3 years on and off. And get this, she knew Alex's mom. Had met his sister. Gone to their family reunion in 2023. That broke us. We invited Marissa to meet us halfway, in New Braunfels at a small diner. She showed up in scrubs, tired but alert. And angry. Very angry. We laid everything out, pictures, timelines, the cakes. She didn't even blink. Marissa, let's go bigger. She had an idea. Something none of us had dared consider yet. Expose him publicly. But how? Alex worked at a tech startup in downtown Austin. Marissa knew the building because she'd picked him up from there before. Lily and I started gathering screenshots, chat logs, photos, timestamps. We compiled a digital timeline, a cheat map of his double, now triple, life. Marissa printed everything. We weren't going to ruin him out of revenge. We wanted the truth out. We wanted to make sure he couldn't hurt anyone else. We're planning a visit to his office. Marissa has a friend in HR. We don't want to cost him his job unless his job was built on lies. We just want his coworkers, especially the women, to know who he really is. But here's the thing. I've been getting weird messages. Unmarked numbers. Blocked calls. A text that said, "You think you've won. You haven't." It wasn't signed. But I know it was Alex. Or someone close to him. I'm locking my doors now. Keeping my phone close. Because I have a feeling the story isn't over. Not even close. 3 days after our diner meeting in New Braunfels, it was go time. Marissa had scheduled a casual drop-by at Alex's office under the excuse of returning his hoodie. The building was sleek, all glass and steel, one of those startup hubs where everyone's always fake smiling and carrying smoothies. Lily and I waited across the street in a coffee shop with a clear view. Marissa texted as soon as she walked in. "Marissa, he's here." Acting like he's never done a damn thing wrong. We watched through the window. She handed him a folder, the one with our cheat map. His face dropped. The fake office smile disappeared. He stood up quickly, trying to block other coworkers from seeing it. But it was too late. She'd already placed 2 extra copies at the front desk. One with the receptionist. One with HR. Then she walked out. Alex didn't chase her. Instead, he stood frozen, holding the folder like it burned. We thought that would be the end of it. We were wrong. That night, my apartment was broken into. I came home from work to find my door slightly open. Nothing looked stolen, but someone had gone through my stuff. Closets open. Drawers half closed. My laptop was on, and I never leave it on. The camera light was blinking. I checked my messages. One stood out. Blocked number. Should have stayed out of it. I called the cops. Filed a report. Nothing really came of it. No signs of forced entry, they said. But I knew. I knew it was connected. 2 nights later, Lily received an anonymous email. Subject line, "You missed something." Inside was a link to a private Dropbox folder. And inside that? Recordings. Videos. Of Alex. Talking to other women. Bragging. I could juggle 5 if I wanted. They never check. One thinks I'm in therapy. Another thinks I'm celibate. I'm just bored, bro. I don't lie. I just give pieces of the truth. There were dozens of clips, clearly recorded by someone close to him. Maybe a roommate. Maybe an ex-friend. We didn't know. But now we had evidence, not just of cheating, but of manipulation. And it got worse. One of the clips had a woman we didn't recognize. Older, polished, confident. In the background, you could see a sparkling diamond ring. She wasn't a girlfriend. She was his fiancée. Her name was Angela, and she lived in Houston. The videos were taken in her house. Our mouths dropped open. This wasn't just dating around. He was living different lives. Multiple cities. Multiple women. A double, no, triple engagement-level betrayal. We couldn't let Angela marry him. Not without knowing. We booked a trip to Houston that weekend. No more emails. No more messages. We wanted to tell her face to face. Marissa couldn't come, she had a shift, but Lily and I were enough. Angela answered her door, looking surprised but calm. Like she already suspected something wasn't right. We told her everything. Showed her the videos. She didn't cry. She thanked us. Then, she reached into a drawer and pulled out an envelope. Full of documents. Angela. He told me he needed to borrow my credit to fix a business deal. I co-signed on a loan. I think he's been using me. And there it was. Fraud. Alex wasn't just a liar. He was possibly a scammer. A con man. Angela showed us emails, fake invoices, a business partner who didn't exist. It looked like he was funneling money through different accounts. Some in Lily's name. Some in Marissa's. And now, possibly mine. We went to the police. Angela filed a report. We all submitted statements. Suddenly, this wasn't just heartbreak. It was a criminal investigation. And guess what? Alex went silent. Like ghost-level silent. No texts. No calls. No online posts. He vanished. But we weren't done. Not yet. Because just this morning, I got a package in the mail. No return address. Inside was a single photo. A picture of me, sitting in my car, from across the street, with a note, "You wanted the truth. Now live with it." After the picture in the mail moment, I stopped sleeping properly. I kept my lights on, checked the locks twice, every night. Lily started staying over just so we could watch each other's backs. Angela pressed charges with her lawyer. The financial fraud charges were growing, and we found out from a detective in Houston that Alex was under formal investigation now. But still, no one had seen him. Until the news broke. It was a Sunday morning. I was sipping stale coffee, scrolling through headlines half awake, when I saw it. Local tech entrepreneur wanted in financial scam. Romantic fraud. His picture was right there. That smug face. Suddenly, the world knew him like we did. The article said he'd cleared out his apartment, withdrawn the rest of the money in Angela's name, and gone off the grid. They believed he was using fake identities now. There was even a tip he'd left the country. But the internet? Oh, it doesn't forget. Someone had taken screenshots from our old birthday cake post and linked it to the news article. It went viral. Suddenly, Alex wasn't just a headline. He was a meme. Choose one or run from all. People were furious. Women shared similar stories. People dug into his past. Old classmates, old coworkers, even another girl from Arizona said he ghosted her after using her for rent money. We'd uncovered a monster. And Reddit did what Reddit does best, exposed every rotten piece of him. But here's the twist you didn't expect. One night, as Lily and I celebrated the viral post blowing up, Marissa texted me. "Marissa, hey, can we talk?" Privately. We met at a cafe near Zilker Park. She looked nervous. "Marissa, I found something in my email archives from months ago. I think you should see it." It was an email chain between me and Alex, from before Lily and I had even met. He'd forwarded it to her one day, bragging about controlling both sides. I'd forgotten what I said in that email, but there it was. Me calling another girl crazy for warning me about Alex months earlier. A girl named Maya, who messaged me anonymously, begging me to be careful. I had blocked Maya, called her jealous, told Alex about it, even mocked her with him. I helped him silence someone. I felt sick. Suddenly, I wasn't just the victim. I was a tool he used. I hadn't just ignored the red flags, I'd enabled him to keep hurting others. Maybe if I had listened to Maya, he wouldn't have gotten to Lily. Or Marissa. Or Angela. I tried to find Maya. Her profile was gone. Her email bounced back. I'll never know what she went through. That haunts me. I needed to make it right. Angela, Marissa, Lily, and I came together one last time. We launched a website, The Truth About Alex. We shared everything, screenshots, legal documents, videos, names of all the fake profiles. We made it public, searchable, shareable, and we launched it on his birthday. We called it Choose One. Within days, the site exploded. People from all over the country started adding to it. Alex's old high school teacher shared how he was caught cheating in class. A girl from college said he stole from a study group. A guy from his internship said Alex faked a recommendation letter. Each post ended with the same words, "We believed him. We paid the price." The website caught the attention of a true crime podcast. Then Netflix. They wanted to make a documentary. I said yes. We never caught him. Not officially. But one day, Lily got a postcard in the mail. Postmarked from Argentina. No return address. It simply said, "Still choosing." That was the last anyone ever heard from him. I still lock my doors at night. I still double-check my passwords. I still replay that birthday dinner sometimes in my head, the look on his face, the cakes, the silence. But I also remember what came after. The sisterhood, the fire, the justice we made with our own hands. Because in the end, the truth always shows up. And when it does, you better be ready to face it.